So we're going out here, Hyla, which I can't get to because it's unexplored. And go to there. Can I get to here? Yes.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Did you? Oh, I didn't talk to you at the last system when we were there. Extreme environment here. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, but I actually want to just get to Hyla.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
Okay, and we are at Hyla 2. Let's do a scan. Abandoned biochem laboratory. Ancient ruins. We'll check out the ruins first. This is where the pilgrim's journey began.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
I'm wondering if this is going to be another temple. And what happens if I haven't yet found the artifact for the temple? Assuming this is a temple and it's one that I don't have the artifact for.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions? Flirt, can I tell you something? How are you feeling about our relationship?
As far as I'm concerned, things couldn't get any better between us.
Okay. I'm pleased to hear that, Sarah.
Good. Anytime you want to talk about our relationship, just let me know.
Okay.
God knows you've done that enough times for me.
Vasco, you are getting in the way. Can I tell you something?
Always and any time.
Being in love with you is a dream come true. You're the most important person in my life, now and always. In all my life, I never believed I'd find the love we share. Since the moment we met, I've been lost in those beautiful eyes. I could never imagine loving someone the way I love you. You're the most important person in my life, now and always.
Every time you talk to me, I fall in love with you more and more.
So I thought she said that she had something for me, but maybe that was Andrea. Hurting tongue-face grazer. So we're heading to something 500 meters away. There, scanned you and you. Enemies are showing up all over on my map. Oh, maybe these things are enemies. Cool, cool, cool. Well, it's not attacking me yet, so I will continue to not attack it back. I'm nice like that. Hyla 1A, moon of something? Alright, I don't think that's where I'm supposed to cross. Uh-oh. No, I actually am going to that island. Well, can my character swim? As I'm going down. Microbial contamination environment. Fun. Trying to avoid whatever damage this water is giving me. Because apparently I heal up when I'm in the air. As dumb as that is. Okay. Sarah's just swimming. Oh, nope, you teleported. Anything around? A couple of plants. And a couple of animals. See, these ones don't show up with a level and whatnot.
Beautiful sculpture. I suspect it was placed here for some sort of specific purpose rather than as an artistic statement.
Sculpture? I assume you're not talking about this creature. Or are you talking about these ruins that we've seen everywhere? Wow, you guys are creepy looking. I can't scan this one. I don't know why. But yes, this is what he was talking about. Can't walk through that. I also don't seem to be able to... There we go. Okay. So I can move it around. The scorpion sting. Presumably that means I have to get it one of these ends. I don't know which side would be the stinger. Okay, and then we'll bring it this way. There we are. What do you want from me? Go to the last star of the Scorpius constellation. Wait, I just came here to find out that I need to go to the Scorpius constellation? Okay, sure. Alright, we'll just go there then.
I have things for you.
That is definitely Andrea. The hunter.
You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
Keeper Aquila sent me to find the true meaning of unity. Time for round 2 then, surrender or be destroyed. What do you mean?
Oh, please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do, and I haven't been disappointed.
I was sent to find the true meaning of unity.
You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us.
Huh.
Personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those those answers you must desperately want.
Fine, I'll begin docking procedures. I have no reason to trust the Starborn, any Starborn. A ceasefire meeting. Are the Starborn at war? Who's the second Starborn that's guaranteeing my safety? I will start with that.
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
A ceasefire meeting? Are the Starborn at war?
Not a bad description, actually.
We'll explain when we meet. In person.
Fine, I'll begin the docking procedures.
Good. See, we can all get along. For now.
Okay. Yeah, they've got to be human.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Their ships have docks that perfectly match up with our own docking capability.
Hello. Again. You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
Darn right it is. All we ever wanted was to talk. You attacked us. Just tell me who you are, who the Starborn are. All we ever wanted was to talk. You attacked us.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
Doesn't justify murder. I agree. Killing you and taking your artifacts are both on my list. You're talking in circles. I came to learn about the Unity.
Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
Not a relatively expendable Dusty anymore, are you? Look at where you've ended up.
Barrett, it can't be you. I saw you die. Is this some kind of cruel trick? It seems like a cruel trick.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
I need to see this Unity for myself, but both of you are trying to keep people away from it. So this Unity is where the artifacts are from. The temples?
They are all connected.
And both of you are trying to keep people from it.
I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your launch because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
Keeper Aquilus. No, some other version of the same person. This can't be true. Aquilus is a man of peace. You're a monster. I'm nothing like you. You've been to the Unity multiple times. What does that mean?
It means I've seen thousands of universes, collected their artifacts, been to their temples. You have a small taste of their power, but it keeps going.
So I know because I exist on the internet, and so you can't avoid all rumors. There's some sort of new game plus mechanic with this game, and I'm assuming that's what they're talking about here. This can't be true. Aquilus is a man of peace. You're a monster.
Oh, say what you really mean. That if what you're seeing is true, that means anyone can act the way I do. See things how I see things. You say I can't be the same man as Aquilus. You're really just talking about yourself. The real monster lives within us all, doesn't it?
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
So I help one of you, we combine our artifacts, enter the Unity. I'm not helping someone who's murdered my friend. Whatever war is going on between you two, I want no part in it. I don't want any part in it, but I want to find out what they mean by helping them, combining our artifacts, and entering the Unity.
Bingo.
I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine or the Hunters?
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I mean, if I had to choose right now, I would definitely choose to go with Barrett over the Hunter.
Ask.
Kind of just want to explore your ship.
Time to move on.
Okay, there's not a lot to explore on your ship. So if I enter the Unity, do I suddenly get super high-tech gear and ships and whatnot?
So, I've given everything we've discussed a lot of thought, and I've decided I'd like Aja Mamasa to conduct our marriage ceremony.
Is now the time? I mean, I think that's a wonderful idea. Sure, but I have to admit it makes me a bit jealous. Whatever makes you happy. Why have Aja oversee the ceremony? Who is Aja Mamasa? I mean, she's mentioned Aja many times. I'm hoping this isn't just a, what do you mean? I've talked about her a bunch.
You're kidding, right? She was the former chair of Constellation.
Okay.
The one that passed the torch to me about 5 years ago? We've talked about it before. Come on, stay with me.
I was hoping you'd give a bit more information, but why have her do the ceremony?
I remember Aja mentioning she presided over a previous commitment ceremony between Barrett and his husband Irvin. Besides, the thought that Aja would be there to officiate this important step in my life is comforting. I hope you don't mind.
Whatever makes you happy.
It's important to me that we are both happy. This is a huge step in our relationship, and I want everything to be perfect. So, with that settled, I suppose we just keep it a quiet ceremony? Just the two of us?
I think we should invite your mother. I think we should invite Sona. Sounds crazy. I think that'll be very nice. Did you want to invite anyone from Constellation?
Honestly, no. I respect everyone at Constellation, but this is part of my personal life. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to keep my personal feelings about us separate from Constellation.
Makes sense. Should we invite your mother?
If anyone else had suggested that, I'd say no. But hearing it from you, I know in my heart that it's the right thing to do. I'll send her an invite and we'll see if she shows. Anyone else? Or will the three of us with Aja presiding be enough?
What about Sona?
Oh, that's sweet of you to suggest, but I think bringing Sona all the way to Aja's home would be too much anxiety for the poor girl. We need to give her some time.
Okay. Sounds cozy. I think that'll be very nice.
All right, it's settled then. I'll send a message to Aja asking for her to preside over the ceremony. As soon as you're ready, let's head to Paradiso. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I love you.
It's odd that I couldn't suggest to bring my parents.
If you need something, I've got your... We should get a drink sometime.
Okay, so you have nothing to say about this current situation, that Barrett's back alive, etc.
I know we're not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it's good to see you again, old friend. I'll tell you everything I can.
What happens when you enter the Unity? Who was I in your universe? What was I like? So you try to protect the artifacts, keep them from being abused? What exactly is the armillary?
When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity, and from there, you can become Starborn.
So you're trying to protect the artifacts, keep them from being abused?
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
Who was I in your universe?
Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version. But so much of you stays the same. It's hard. But each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again. As yours won't have its real me.
What happens when you enter the Unity?
It's not an easy experience to describe. But the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
You might think the emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. Remember that. The emissary and their kind only want to control you.
What is the Unity to you? Why kill for it? Why did you attack us? After you attacked the Lodge, why let me go? Why? Or you let me go, why? You called the emissary a hypocrite, why?
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
After you attack the lodge, you let me go. Why?
To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, packing through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
Why'd you attack us? Oh. We've got a new question. You had this meeting because of me?
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Why did you attack us?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
What is the Unity to you? Why kill for it?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
So presumably, each time you go through Unity, the powers you find are, you're either finding new powers, or the powers you find are stronger, amplified in some way, to make it worthwhile to just keep doing it again and again, just to get more power, infinite more power. Assuming there's an infinite amount of universes in the multiverse. Come on, I can't steal your ship. So they're just going to keep doing this forever of just trying to acquire these artifacts so that they can just keep getting more and more powerful. Not for any sort of goal, it seems, just power for the sake of power.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way.
Thank you. All I ever wanted was answers. You Starborn sure like your "you must see for yourself" nonsense. Fine, I'll see what I can find on the moon. Earth's moon in the Sol system?
Yes. I will say no more.
You Starborn sure like your "you must see for yourself" nonsense.
Not always know if you are a person I should be helping. Forgive me. I have also found that advice is a poor substitute for experience. I ask you again, go to Earth's moon. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure that they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Okay. Moon base key added. Oh, and he's managed to overload me. Weight-wise. What did I just pick up that was so heavy? Because I am suddenly now 13 kilograms mass units overweight. And I don't think I was before. But these are all of my new items. And I already had the Constellation guide and whatnot. So I think he just gave me the moon key that weighs nothing. And this gun that... No, these aren't organized by when I got them. They're organized by type. So... Story of the Heavens. That's not new. That's the book about Neil Armstrong. Maybe it was these. 16 ionic liquids and tetrafluorides. 7 of them. Some various other things, possibly. Okay. Either way, I'm extremely overloaded. So I think, because we're basically at the end of my normal streaming time, that I will load up a bunch of this heavy stuff. Oh, you had something to give me.
Yes?
Do you have anything of interest for me?
Indeed I do. All yours.
Just some credits. Sounds good.
All right then.
So I'm going to put all this stuff in the inventory. So if we go to my inventory, resources, throw all of this stuff into the ship, then I have a reasonable amount of space again. And yeah, now I think I will leave it here, and we will continue next time with checking out the moon and seeing further about what the Starborn are and what their expectations of me are. And maybe we'll take a bit further down the main quest. At some point, I want to branch off before I just get to the end to do the other faction quests. But we'll deal with that later. For now, it's been a good stream. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. Not next week, 2 weeks from now. Again, Starfield is going to be every other week. So in 2 weeks, we will continue on.